What's good, world? Really back, baby. Today we're gonna talk to you about some crazy shit. Today we're gonna talk to you about the UFOs. This is a subject been going on forever. If y'all don't know what that mean unidentified flying objects. A lot of y'all don't even know what that shit mean. Y'all think it mean alien or some shit. It don't mean that. It don't mean a spaceship from outer space. It don't mean none of that shit you're thinking. All it means is unidentified flying object. Now, I can't tell you 100% facts because I wasn't there for a lot of this shit, so I can't tell you like that. For a lot of this, it's just gonna be my opinions and how I feel. So, first, I feel a lot of that shit is from the government. And what I mean by this is a lot of people say they seen flying aircrafts or some type of hovering shit up in the sky. You probably did, but for me, most of the time, that shit was something that the government had, and they was testing it. And they usually test this stuff in places that ain't highly populated. Country-ass places that got a very few people. That's why 9 out of 10 times when you see these people talking about these UFOs and this shit they seen in the sky, a lot of times it's in a place that really ain't that populated. Now, the government do this on purpose because they don't want to be flying this shit all through the city. You feel what I'm saying? And have everybody see it. They just testing this shit. Where you think these planes come from that we getting now? These super jets that we getting, these new hovercraft. This shit ain't just pop out in one day. This shit been around for 10 and 20 years just to get them to build this shit. So it took a minute just to come up with some of this stuff. So a lot of people, when they be in the thing, I seen something in the sky, they automatically assume that shit was from outer space or U.F.O. Man, a lot of times that shit be something that the government working on. The government probably got a new thing they finna send to the Marines or the Army or wherever they finna use it at. You feel what I'm saying? And they gotta work on it and test it. The only way they can test, some of them blow up and everything. But the only way they can test these products is to do stuff like that. That's just like they test bombs. Now, a lot of times they will make sure the area is secure and go to an area that ain't got no people there. But sometimes they don't have time to do all that stuff. So they just go to an area that they think is secure, that they think ain't no people there. But they ain't know it was a few motherfuckers sleeping in the bushes or something because they ain't got no home. They been homeless forever. That's where they sleeping at. That's their home. But they'll go there and blow this shit up or something, not knowing that somebody's standing there. Or they'll go there and test one of their uniforms out. I know we talking about UFOs, but we might as well be talking about fucking WOs. That just mean unidentified walking object, motherfucker. That's something on the ground. So they might be testing one of these big ass suits or something, and you see it, you think it's a goddamn monster out of space or something. It was probably one of them suits that they put on to protect themselves from all the bullets. You know, they really got those things. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of the aliens after these movies, if we watch them, they always had them big ass masks and big helmets looking like astronaut men and shit like that for the most part. Not all of them, but usually for the most part, before they take off their uniform, that's what their uniform made of. Some type of big ass protective shit. 9 out of 10 times when the army was doing all that shit, they had these big ass uniforms on, walking around in the woods. People thought they were seeing fucking aliens. You feel me? And at the same time, these regular people with these costumes on too. So some of these people in the hood, they probably wanted to fuck. I mean, not in the hood, but in the woods or wherever they was at. They probably seen them and wanted to fuck with them. Thought it'd be funny to take this old drunk or this old homeless guy and kidnap him or beat him up or tell him he seen aliens or some shit. Just for the fun of it, just to see what it do. And also to make sure that don't nobody know what they doing, because y'all gotta understand, if everybody already knew that they had spaceships and that they had this aircraft or this super protective uniform, everybody would be more aware of it. They would be more alert to how to protect themselves against this type of shit. So they don't want everybody knowing. That's the reason why they do this stuff in secluded places that it ain't a lot of people. They do this stuff where it ain't very highly populated. It's for a reason. I'm keep telling y'all this. See, if I do something in front of everybody and everybody see it, that means everybody know about it. So you can go talk about it, tell your friend about it, tell your friend about it. If I got the biggest gun on the block and everybody know about it, I'm not as effective anymore, because when I'm coming, people know Hey, boy, that boy there, he coming. So they gonna go suit up. They gonna go get ready. Them people ain't dumb. Same thing with the places we go. You feel what I'm saying? So I just hit a little bit about these UFOs and these UWOs for you other motherfuckers too. Now, that's all we're gonna hit on right now. We're gonna leave it at that. Y'all tell me what you think. You know, really ready. We out, baby.